Hey guys, welcome back to Through These Brown Eyes, and I am back with another Tea Time Thursday. Sorry I've been missing it, but I have been enjoying my room. I want to show you. It's kind of dirty though. This is my room, and I have out there, I have a terrace. It's all to myself too. But that's it. Okay. Since everybody seemed to like my first date video with the Spanish guy that I met here, I decided to do a video about 5 black girl reasons why he's really cool, actually. So this is from a black girl perspective, as I am, and these are 5 reasons what makes him so cool. So first, I went with 2 of my friends to Rome, and we went on a trip, and on our way back I was like, I really need to take down my box braids. This is last semester. So I take down my box braids when I get back to my room, and I'm like halfway through, we're working it, and if anybody knows, you have the hair everywhere, and it's just like, oh, my fingers are starting to hurt. So I'm taking out all these braids. I'm almost done, and I get a text from the guy that I see here. I'm gonna just call him Jay because his name starts with a J. And so I look at it, and he says, hey, you came back from Rome today, right? And I said, yeah, I came back like an hour ago. He said, how about I come pick you up and we can hang at my house today? And I said, yeah, sure. I texted him back, I'm like, yeah, sure. And then I put my phone down, I'm like, but you look crazy though. You look really crazy, because my hair was all over and I still had some braids left. So I'm like, okay, I can do this. I can make this work. So I hurry and take out the rest of the braids. I go to the shower, I rinse, and I'm not about to not deep condition my hair. Like, if a natural girl staple, you know you're gonna deep condition your hair. And I put my deep conditioner in, and you're not gonna let it sit for at least an hour. And so I find a plastic bag, I put it on my head, tie it, and he texts me, he's like, I'm downstairs. So I have this plastic bag on my head, and I take a beanie, or not even a beanie actually, it wasn't even a cute hat, it was straight up a skull cap, because I needed to keep the heat in to deep condition my hair. Like, my hair is not about to suffer for this. So I put on a skull cap, and I head out, and I see him, and I sit in the car, and he's like, hey. One, he's only seen me with my braids, so at this point there's like no hair anywhere, and it's just this skull cap in my face. And he's like, hey, what's up? Gives me a hug, gives me a kiss, and he's like, how are you? I said, I'm fine, how are you? And he's like, he laughs, and he touches the top of my head, and he's like, what is this hat? And here is it crinkle, and he's like, what is that noise? What's the I said, oh, I'm deep conditioning my hair. He said, I'm not gonna ask, never mind. And he just talks about my day, and I said, you know what, don't ask too many questions. There you go. So that was the first reason. Doesn't ask a lot of questions about the hair that aren't necessary. Didn't ask, oh, can I see what's underneath? No, keeping the hat on. So second, actually there's a second part to that, so we're gonna count it as the first, is that when I got to his house, the hour was up, and I'm not gonna over condition it. I'm not gonna keep it in forever. So I rinsed it out in his sink in the bathroom, and I'm rinsing, and he's watching me from the doorway rinsing my hair. He's like, okay, doesn't say a word, just is like, fascinating. He says that every so often, huh, and he leaves, comes back, checks on me, still rinsing my hair out. And that leads into number 2, which is, once you're done rinsing, some of us have different levels of shrinkage. Since I'm 4C, my hair shrinks a lot, and so it's basically at my scalp at this point. And he looks at me and he's like, wow, your hair is so beautiful. And I paused, and I'm like, oh my gosh, did you just call my shrinkage beautiful? Thank you. It was just a moment of silence. I just stood there, and I'm like, I've never had anybody say, wow, your hair is so beautiful in its shrunken state, when it's not anything. And he said, oh, so that doesn't mean that we're ready to go, like you're done with your hair. I said, that's cute that you thought that this was the final product, but no, I still have like 40 minutes of plaiting to do. So like, and that then leads into black girl reason number 3 why he's dope, is that as I'm plaiting my hair, you know, we have to do the LCO method of the liquid, which, I mean, my hair's already wet, but I put in a a leave-in conditioner, the C with my cream, and the O with my oil. And you know, I go through methodically. Nothing is changing just because I'm in his house. I'm still doing the whole process because I need my hair to turn out fine. And I'm doing my process. And as I'm braiding, he comes in with jamon, which is like a Spanish ham. And he comes in with like jamon and cheese and a little cracker. And he's like, do you want some? And I'm like, and he's just feeding me while I'm doing my hair. See, that also is just a regular girl reason, is that if someone, even if you're doing anything and someone decides to feed you because you know you're hungry, and I'm over here, my arms are getting tired, and he says, do you want me to feed you this? And I said, yes, yes I do, yes, thank you. And so he fed me while I was doing my plait braids, saw me in my plait braids. We were chilling with my plait braids. That's a whole nother reason in and of itself why he's cool. Number 4 is that this is all kind of in the same day. It was nighttime, and I mean, I was gonna sleep there. I was sleeping on the couch, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna let my hair get ripped out, because no, and I wasn't gonna put a full scarf on, so I just laid it on top of the pillow that he gave me. And he's like, what is this really soft, like shiny thing? I was like, oh, that's my silk pillowcase. And he said, what do you need that for? So my hair doesn't rip out. I had to get the most dramatic situation. I'm like, my hair's gonna rip out if I if I lay it on cotton. Not true. It's just gonna get really dry and then it'll start to break. I mean, it basically is gonna rip out. And so he's like, no, really? And he's like, all right, cool, whatever. So now I always have a silk pillowcase and he's down. And then number 5, this was like my favorite. We were going out to like a park or something, and I needed to lay down my edges. So this, I think I had my afro. Yeah, my afro was out. And so like I have to lay down my baby hairs. I like doing that. It's fun. And I have to get the products. So, okay. We have the toothbrush and the gorilla snot. So you see, I'm doing this and he's watching me from the bathroom door doing my edges. And he's like, what are you doing? Like, I thought you were gonna use this toothbrush to brush your teeth. And I said, no. I'm using it for my hair too. He's like, do all American girls do that? I was like, no. No. Only some of us special people who like to do the most. And if your hair needs to be laid down. And so he sees me do it and he's like really looking, and then the sweetest thing, he asks me, can I do the other side? You want to lay down my edges? Yes you can. And he takes the toothbrush and he like puts it on and he's like, do I have to do it like this? And I'm like, yeah, you got it. And he does it, and he does a really good job too. And he like gets the whole thing. He even does the little round S. And I was like, yo. And so now every time he sees me do my edges, he always takes the toothbrush and does the other side. And so those are my 5 black girl reasons why the guy that I met here is pretty dope. All right, guys, have a good day. Bye.